Alrighty. Microphone is connected. Wheel it. Yeah. Okay, everybody, how are we doing? You already know what time it is, but what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my one and only NFL first round mock draft. You already know how I do these. I used to do I think a couple of them, mainly Browns mock drafts, but a couple years ago I decided, you know what? Mock drafts are kind of dumb, low key. So I'm gonna just do one mock draft. And so here I am, you know? And I cannot freaking wait until this draft thing gets going later on tonight. For those wondering, I am not streaming the first round, but yeah, definitely gonna be tweeting during it. So should be fun. So the site that I am using for my draft, of course, is NFL.com. There we go. It looks a little different this year, It's not what it used to look like, but it's cool. So as you can see, we have the draft going. First overall pick goes to the Panthers from Chicago. And then you have the Texans, the Cardinals, who are actually talking about possibly trading down. We'll see what happens there. Then you have Indy, and then Seattle via Denver, Detroit, Vegas, Atlanta, Chicago, and Philly. That is the top 10. So, with that being said, let's dive right into this thing. I'll read the chat after, when I'm about halfway through. So, if I don't immediately look at the chat, don't get all mad and everything. I'm just focusing on the draft. So, let's get started. All right, first overall pick. Who do I have going number one? You probably already know who I have going number one, but I'd be shocked if it's not. But with the first overall pick, I have the Carolina Panthers selecting Bryce Young. I think the Texans are practically sprinting to the podium with this one. I have the Texans following it up with CJ Stroud. I have heard, though, they might go defense. Arizona, obviously, they don't really need a quarterback, but they could definitely use solid D lineman. I have Will Anderson going number 3. Number 4, Will Levis. Number 5, I'm going to go bit of a reach here maybe, but I'm going to go probably Jalen Carter. Yeah, Jalen Carter is going to go 5. Might be a little bit of a reach, low key. Number 6, I'm going to go. Let's go JSN, number 6. I'm all over. This is a mock draft. It's who knows what's going to happen. I predict chaos. Number 7, we have the Raiders. I have them rolling with Devin Witherspoon. Number 8, we have the Falcons. I think they are going to roll with, I'm going to say, wow, there's a lot of good players, but sheesh. I think they're going to roll with, I'm going to say Nolan Smith. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's go. Yeah. No, I'm going to say Quentin Johnson. Yeah, there you go. Quentin Johnson. And then we have the Bears. I think they are going to definitely roll with, I'm going to say a D lineman. I'm going to say Tyree Wilson. Yeah, there he is. Tyree Wilson. And we have the Eagles, Bijan Robinson. We have the Titans, I believe they are going to go wide receiver. And they're going to go Jordan Addison. Number 11, or number 12, excuse me, we have the Texans. They already got their quarterback. I'll say Kalijah Cansey. Number 13, yeah, Jalen Hyatt's going to go to the Packers. I know it's a big jump, but yeah, I got them going receiver. Of course, they go receiver after Aaron Rodgers leaves. New England Patriots, they're going to go guard. I think they're just going to go guard. So now you have the Washington Commanders on the clock at 16. I think they are going to roll with a linebacker. Would it be too early for him to go? Because, God, they don't have him going for a long time. What about another interior O line? Okay, how about center? Now they have this whole situated now. Do they have anybody that's, around this range? Oh my goodness, why did they mess this whole thing up? But I actually have them going Anthony Richardson. Yeah. Gonna get themselves a stud quarterback for the future. Steelers. Tackle, linebacker, defensive back. I think we all know who they're gonna roll with. Yeah, this is easy. Joey Porter Jr. That was a whole legacy pick. Lions on the clock. I think they roll Zay Flowers. 19. Yeah, I'm going to say Dalton Kincaid. Or, no, actually, Michael Mayer. Yeah. I think they go there. I think they're going to go D line. I think they're going to go Mazi Smith. Chargers, again, because the Dolphins forfeited their pick because they were caught being naughty. The Chargers will get a receiver. They're going to go Josh Downs. Ravens, I got them going edge rusher. They're going Nolan Smith. Vikings, I think they're rolling with a cornerback. Christian Gonzalez. Jaguars, they're also going to double down with another. They're going to go back to back with a defensive back here. They're going to go Deonte Banks. Giants on the clock. I think they roll with a receiver. Actually, no, they're not going to go receiver. What's safety? No, they're not going to go there. They're going to go safety. I'm going to say they go. Whoops. Safety. Let's say Brian Branch. Yeah. Dallas. I think they are going to go back with another running back here. They're going to go Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to say linebacker. Let's go. Actually, no, that's still too high for these guys, man. Damn. I'll say Jack. No, I'll say Drew Sanders. Yeah. Bengals. Yeah, they're going tight end. They're going to get Dalton Kincaid. And then the Saints, they're going to go interior O line. I'll say John Michael Schmitz or Steve Avila. I'll say Steve Avila. Eagles back on the clock. They go back to the D line. Brian Breezy. And then finally, 31, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. Wide receiver or D line. I think they're going to end the first round with Nathaniel Dell. Let's see what they grade. They're probably gonna give me like horrible grades. What's up, guys? Carolina fools that they don't take Stroud. My eyes are on what Tennessee and Houston can do. I want to get JSN. Hey, we'll see. Because I'm hearing the Titans or Texans being possibilities. The thing out sad. So this is the first round mock. It's not great, but the thing is, this isn't even gonna matter. This is not gonna matter one bit because all it takes is one trade to go down, and this whole thing just goes, woof, just burns to the ground. That's all it takes. One trade. And word on the street is the Arizona Cardinals are mulling trade offers. In fact, check my phone. Wow. So it sounds like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have made progress on a mega deal. Wow. So it sounds like, yeah, Lamar's not going nowhere. Which did we really think that was going to happen? Heck, nah. But yeah, it sounds like Lamar is going to stick around in Baltimore for a while. So it looks like, yeah, pretty much most of the quarterbacks in the division are now locked up for a long term. You have to figure Joe Burrow is going to get paid at some point, really soon too. And then, Kenny Pickett still has a ways to go before he can get extended. Wow. So AAA starts Bieber, Savelli, Morgan, Plazak, Gaddis, Allen, and Bibby. Bibby. Yeah. Okay. Well, surely this will probably just be burnt, thrown in the fire like after the second pick. I've seen a lot of people talking about the Panthers getting Stroud or Bryce Young. Honestly, they can't go wrong with either one. I've just heard a lot of hype with Bryce Young lately. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Bryce going number one. But Stroud in Carolina would be nice, especially when you have a serious coach who knows what he's doing. We'll see what happens. If I had to guess, I'm probably only going to get maybe one or two right, but I doubt it. I'm probably going to get zero of these right, but yep, mock draft completed. There is the look at it. We'll see if I get any of these right. Probably not, but I don't really care. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one. Keeping this nice and short. Last draft night, AJ Brown got traded. Yep. And I've heard a lot of talk about guys getting traded tonight. We'll see what happens. I mean, you have D Hop, you have Buda Baker, Jonah Williams might be getting traded soon from the Bungles. And I know there's going to be many more. There might be guys that we didn't expect to get traded that get traded. You know? Well, if Colts get Levis, I'm going to watch JB stream. Yeah. In fact, I have a friend who's a Jags fan. He came up with a freaking hilarious nickname for Will Levis. He calls him Will Lettuce because he's freaking just plain. He's meh. Mid. The dude likes mayo on stuff. It's like, uh huh. He puts mayo on like some random stuff. I've actually heard that. It's like, what? Will Levis. It's not done, but Baltimore may keep their star and Lamar should get paid. Yep. Imagine if we get Chase Young tonight. Future. Wait, who's we? Future. Who's we? Future and Angel. Mm. You know, if Andrew Berry can finesse like Lamar, yeah, Lamar's not going nowhere. No, no. If the Browns can finesse like Montez Sweat from Washington, baby, that would be amazing. Oh yeah. My reaction. My reaction: the Browns get Chase Young. Probably take a lot to get him, unless they just straight up forgot, gave up on him. But hey, if they gave up on Chase Young and Andrew Berry can finesse, we have 8 picks. You know, send them like a third, one of our thirds this year, and then maybe a pick or two for next year. Maybe even throw in like a depth player, like Harrison Bryant or something. Man, if this team gets Chase Young, because I know Andrew Berry said in his pre-draft press conference that we're looking at adding an edge rusher or two, whether it's through draft, free agency, or trade. If he finesses Chase Young away from Washington, haha. Chase Young can actually stay healthy. But the thing is, though, like the Browns have one of the better training staffs in the league. So yeah. Well, that's another Cavs game last night. Jacob, I mean, what do you think I'm gonna say here? We went out sad. Um, Jared Allen turned soft. I didn't think he was a soft player when we first got him. I don't know what got into him. He went soft. I'm going to be pissed if you guys get Young. Well, of course you're going to be pissed. You're a freaking Steelers fan. And the last thing you want to see is Chase Young playing alongside Myles Garrett with a guy like Dalvin Tomlinson in the middle. My goodness. And then imagine like we go out in the draft and we get like a Trenton Simpson or like a linebacker that can just fly, or like Jake Campbell, fly, a guy that can fly around and, you know, wreak havoc. I don't think we get Chase Young. I don't know if Andrew Berry is going to want to pull the trigger on that. We got embarrassed. Let's not talk about it, right? I had to stream it. Think about how I feel. I had to stream that game. I feel bad for Jacob because he went to that game. But the fact that I went into that game last night thinking we could go out there and actually win. I mean, of course, you'd think I would say that. But it's like we went out there with one thing on our mind, and Cancun was that thing. But I will say, at least we didn't go out the saddest. Right? At least we didn't go out in the worst way possible. That, my friends, would be Milwaukee. The number one seed, one of the best teams in the league, possibly the best definitely the best team in the East. They went out in 5 to the freaking Heat. And of course, Grayson Allen would be the one to have the ball at the last shot. Dude didn't even get a shot off. Now, we went out sad, but let's be honest. The Cavs, good team, but this was their introduction to the playoffs. At least for most of them. Jared Allen, I'm disappointed in him because he's been there before. He made it twice before with Brooklyn. Of course, the one was in the bubble, but still, he's been there before. There's no reason why he needed to get soft on us, Rick, like that. I mean, you're being paid 100 million, 20 million a year, and you're out here playing soft against Mitchell Robinson. Now, I mean, Mitchell Robinson ain't no scrub. He's not like Plumlee from the Hornets or now the Clippers, but still, there's no reason why you go out there and play like as soft as he did, unless you're just scared that fouls are going to get called. In which case, I can semi understand. But he played absolutely soft, always out of position, never really helping on defense. Mitchell Robinson owned him last night. Lamar just got paid. Yep, he got the bag. Agreed to terms on an extension. So he got paid. I wonder what the money is going to be. One. And I know Ravens fans are happy too. But I mean, did we really think Lamar was going to go anywhere? No, Lamar wasn't going anywhere. Kidding me? Hell no. I wonder how much they gave him. I wonder how much they gave him in comparison to Deshaun. And how much is guaranteed? Can imagine, Jacob. It was definitely embarrassing. But yeah, guys, I said I'd probably keep this around 20-ish minutes. So, quick one last check at my mock draft. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, cannot wait for tonight. If anything big happens, like say we trade for somebody out of nowhere, which could happen, you never know. I don't think we will though. I think we're gonna be quiet tonight. But if it does happen, or heck, maybe if we extend somebody tonight, you never know. If something happens with the Browns tonight, I will definitely make a video on it and give you my thoughts. But I don't expect us to be active in anything tonight. But yeah, with that being said, I am heading out, and I will see you all tomorrow afternoon, where I will be recapping what went down tonight, and then giving my thoughts on what I think the Browns could do tomorrow based on who's available. Because Andrew Berry is probably going to be working the phones, maybe trying to trade up or whatever, because he has 8 picks. I do not see us having 8 new players coming into town. I don't see it. No. If I had to guess, we're probably going to trade picks, trade up, trade down, trade up for a player that we really want, or trade down for a player, like, to acquire more picks for the future. That's what I see us doing. I mean, this is the same dude in Andrew Berry that saw JOK was falling, and he waited and waited and waited, and finally, when the time was right, boom, he struck and got him. I'm excited for the draft. Yeah, I am too, even though we don't have a pick. Yeah. Yeah. Signing a 5-year contract with the Ravens. Highest paid player in NFL history. It's a 5-year deal. I wonder how much. It's probably going to be well over 300 million. Wouldn't be surprised if it's all guaranteed. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, and can't wait for tonight. But of course, tomorrow is when the fun really begins for us, because that's when we actually get a pick. Unless, like, we make a trade or something up.